What's up, guys? Back. And I'm back after 2 weeks of working. I'm back to give you guys another one of your short, scary story times. If you're new, go check out my other videos. Or if not, then you can just sit here and listen to me tell these short, scary stories because these ones I'm about to read, they scare the shit out of me. And they make you think. Not just like, they're not just your normal scary stories or normal short story pickup lines. Like, they make you think. And they're not just like, I'm not just doing it in the spirit of Halloween. Like, they're ones that'll get to your head throughout the day and you're just like, whoa, like mind blown. So welcome back, guys. And I usually don't go live, but my phone's been acting up, so sorry, guys. I just want to jump right into it before anybody wants to ask me where I've been the past 2 weeks. Like, I've just been really busy. And if I don't get to see y'all on Halloween, guys, happy Halloween. I don't know if it's just me, but I love this month. It's like, not because it's like you celebrate ghosts, demons, the devil, and shit like that. Like, you celebrate something different than other holidays, and you get a little bit of educated every year of what not to do and what to do. Okay, let me get into it. So the first one is by Ghost Story 133, Horror Tales. I had this horror.tales with 2 S's on Instagram. This is where I get my scary snippets from on here. It says, we have created this game with my dad where I take him flowers to his grave and he returns them back to my house. For the first time I read that, I didn't get it. And then I was like, wait, what? Okay. See, this is another one I was talking about. Like, it's not just scary, but it makes you think. So it said, when you die, your sense of hearing is the last to go. Ever wonder what the last thing people heard before completely leaving us world behind? Us would have been behind. Leaving us would have been behind. Would have been. I don't know why I said behind. Ooh, this one freaks me out because I have a kid, right? It says, what do you think, guys? It says, I was standing in the kitchen doing dishes one day, and my baby sister, who was around 3 at the time, just walks in, looks at her dog for a minute, and says, I know, Bob, but killing people is wrong. Ooh. Ooh. This one's creepy. My son had an imaginary friend when he was 6, but the friend was very mean to him. One day I could see my little brother yelling at nothing. Then he ran wailing towards me and asked, Mommy, am I ugly? Oh, no, it's not little brother, it's her son. He said, Mommy, am I ugly? When I told him no, he ran back to where he was at. He had been proclaimed, see, I told you so. Dude, imagine your imaginary friend just telling you you're butt ugly. This one scared the shit out of me, man. Like, it shows a picture of that movie, Us, with Lupita. Let me see if you can see it. See that movie right there? Ooh, that scared me. I don't know if y'all, I don't want to ruin it for y'all, but that movie was like a plot twist in a twist, you know? It says, I remember one time I was talking to my dad in the hallway of my house once. We both saw my mom clearly walk past us into her room, shutting her door. I walked out into the living room and my mom was still on the couch. Imagine seeing that in your house. Like, who the fuck was that in my mom's room? Or who the fuck is sitting on the couch? Like, which one's the real one and which one's not the real one? Oh my God. I don't get this one. This one, somebody's going to have to comment below if you understand this one. It says, as soon as I turned off the fans to hear what other people were talking about, the person next to me started screaming, and then so did the other people in the helicopter. I can't. I don't understand that one. This one's not scary. It just makes you think, like I was saying. It says, if each one of us has an FBI agent, does that mean that half of the world are FBI agents, or that there are 7 more billion people hiding? Think about it. Made me think about it. Hold on, because I saved them and I'm like searching for them. And they're good ones, believe me, guys. I like this one. It's kind of funny, but it's not. I knew my wife was an alien because of her green blood. I knew she was lying when she kept screaming, "You're colorblind." Bitch. Tried to get him good. So, okay. This one makes me think because I get like this. I don't know, like people who have the sixth sense, you know, with the third eye, and like they have the sixth sense and da-da-da. Like they feel things in their house, or they think they see things in the corner of the eye. You're not crazy. I'm like that too. You are not crazy. That's all I'm going to say. You are not losing your mind. You are not mentally ill. It's not because you're watching a lot of scary movies, because it has a name. Everything has a name for something, a syndrome, whatever. This one has a scary picture, but I'm not going to show it because it's fucking scary. It says patients with the Charles Bonnet syndrome may see small people and animals, bright moving shapes, or distorted, scary faces. Excuse me. These hallucinations are purely visual. No sounds accompany them. Many people call this syndrome a portal to parallel reality. That's just me right there. That's me all the way. It says kids are more likely to see and also experience the presence of ghosts since they have more levels of energy, which draws ghosts to them. Small kids often mistake ghosts as their imaginary friends. I believe it. 100%. I'm tripping. I must admit, lucid dreaming really is amazing as people say it is. But after 2 years, I'd like to wake up again. Ooh, imagine being stuck in a lucid dream thinking you're awake. Ooh. Okay, those of you who don't know what sleep paralysis is, I'm about to tell you in like a quick little sentence or paragraph. Sleep paralysis is a condition in which someone can't see, move, and only hear their surroundings while sleeping. They also feel a presence of evil spirit or pressure on their chests. And that has happened not to me, but to my uncle and my dad. I don't know anybody else, but that's just scary, man. I hope to God I never experienced sleep paralysis. Oh, I like these. They're called short period horrors. The period is like in between short horrors on Instagram. This says, I asked my niece how old she is, and she held up 4 fingers. We're still trying to figure out where she found them. Dude. It's during the day, so like I'm not getting as scared, but I'm freaking out. I was out swimming in the lake when I felt something grab my leg and pull me under. I knew it was a bad idea to swim in the lake I dumped all those bodies in. Dude. No. The plane ride got pretty scary when we experienced some turbulence. It got even scarier when I saw both pilots walking down the aisle with their hands up. Mm-mm. What? It says my 6-year-old brother told my parents again about the boogeyman in his closet. Thank God they didn't believe him. I ran out of places to hide my victims. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's scary. I cried in tears as my father laid dead on the ground. Stop being such a baby and eat your dinner, my mother yelled. Ew. I just got that. They're cannibals, I think. Hey, Dad, come over here for a second, shouted my son from the next room. I froze when my voice sounded from behind me, replying, I'm coming. Oh my God. I haven't read these, so it's like my first time reading them. I woke up late at night. I switched to the camera by accident. I moved over to the side of the bed and dropped my phone. When I dropped it, I heard it take a picture and I picked it up and I saw two hands reaching their way up to the bed frame. Oh, hell no. My nightmare was terrible. It was 12:45 and she came out the closet slashing my face. I woke up to a pitch black room. I looked at the time and it said 12:44. The closet door creaks open and I can see her long bony hands. Oh my God. If you are reading this, you've survived Friday the 13th. Either that or you just haven't realized you're dead yet. The suspense. I installed a camera to finally see what my cat was chasing every night when I was trying to sleep. I froze with terror when the footage showed me she was running from me. Fuck, dude. Got some issues there, dude. Let's keep going. Ooh. I like horror pill, like a little pill. It says horror pill on Instagram. It says in the original Peter Pan book, he killed the Lost Boys when they got too old, and the ones that escaped became pirates. Makes you think about it. Oh hell no! I'm retarded. Leave me alone. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see. Oh, that's creepy. That's way too creepy. Oh, look it. I like this one. So it shows a photo of a girl texting like this, right? But it shows her from behind. So that's going to be like a kind of a visual. Let me see if I can show you. You see that picture? It shows a girl texting. It says, this is the last photo of 18-year-old Jolie. It was taken by her ex-boyfriend, Lauren Bunner, as they hiked together with Bunner's dog. After taking the photo, Bunner shot Colleen twice and pushed her off the cliff. He later uploaded the picture to Instagram, claimed that he and Jolie had a suicide pact, but he was able to kill himself after consensually killing Jolie. Before leaving, Callan texted one of her friends, if something happens to me, y'all know who I was with. Bitch. It's like they planned it, but she knew things were going to go wrong. Oh, no. What, according to you, is Halloween? It says here, Halloween is known for its ghosts, witches, and satanic rituals. Some say it's a celebration of the devil and his beliefs, while others claim it is to be a harmless night where kids can dress up in costumes and eat candy.
Nobody cares.
Oh, why did I save these twice? Let's see. And if y'all want me to read anything scary, y'all think it's scary, stories, little snippets, leave it in the comment or just send it to me. Because I want to know what's scary for y'all. Oh, it just gives me chills thinking about it, you know. Ooh, this one scared me. I hope this never happens when I'm moving on into an apartment. It says,
Stop acting weird, Fatso.
shut up. Okay. Anyways, it says, I thought the landlord was joking when she told us there was no rumors that the house was haunted until the real one walked in apologizing for being late. Mic dropped. Like, oh my God. Oh, hell no. I told my husband this one. And I was like, imagine seeing this in your parents' house. It said, my flashlight lit up the jagged writing on the staircase wall. How fast can you run? It said. Nigga, how fast can you run? No, sir. Let me see. Anybody hear about the tornado thing going on in Dallas? Sucks to suck. And I only say that because I have family members in Dallas that just don't give a shit about it. So this one says, from short horror stories. My girlfriend just called. She loved our weekend away together. My hands are trembling. There was no way she could have survived that fall. Oh my God. Oh no. This one says, from Creepy Cabin. Mommy, is Daddy coming back? Gonna come back? My daughter asked with her tears in her eyes. He'll only come back if you make noise, I tell her. But only to come down the steps, knife scratching against the cellar walls. Oh, hell no. Oh my God. Listen to this one. I read a book like this once. Kind of, sort of. The next day, when I entered the classroom, I could not help but to think of the people I killed in my dream last night. Turns out, they actually did not come to school. Dude, he actually killed everybody in his classroom. Or, I think it was a girl, because it showed a girl. The world is ending, shouted one patient in the mental hospital. No, it's not, answered another. It can't end if it's not even real to begin with. He continued, then looked straight towards me. Just like you're not real. Oh my god, that scared the burp out of me. I shuddered and suddenly felt a hand tap my shoulder, and another voice beckoned me. Mr. Jones, it's time for your medicine. I like what this says. If a vampire bites a zombie, does the zombie become a vampire or does a vampire become a zombie? Things like that just make me fucking laugh. Somebody said vampire is already dead and a zombie has no blood. Duh. Let me see this one. I held her in my arms as she slowly bled out. She looked up at me and tried to talk, but she only coughed up more blood. Her breaths were getting slower and shallower. She reached a hand up and put it against my cheek. Why? She spoke in jagged whisper. Your soul doesn't belong in this body anymore, I replied. She took one last shaky breath before her hand dropped from my face and her body went limp. It says continue the story, but I don't want to read any of those. Let's read this one. Once her parents were in bed, little Emma slowly snuck out of her bed, opened the door to hail the balcony, and loudly whispered, Santa, we don't have a chimney, so I'm leaving my door open for you to get in. Passing by her house at just that moment, keeping an eye out for an opportunity, was a pedophile dressed as Santa. No. Let me see this one. Arg! The loud, chaotic screams that woke me emanted from the boys' room, followed by loud thuds. I sat up on her bed, prepping myself to go handle the kids and put them back to sleep. The joys of having 10-year-old twins, I tiredly joked to my wife now awake. But as I was about to stand, she grabbed me by the arm and yanked me back to bed. Shakenly, she whispered, Honey, the kids stayed over at my parents' house for the weekend, remember? It's just you and me in the house tonight. Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Eating my chips, trying not to be scared. Why I'm looking for more, I gotta tell you about the show I got into. Well, two. There's one on Amazon Prime. It's called Evil, like Evil. And there's only like 4 episodes. Yeah, I gotta go check it out. Oh my god. It is like, you love scary, you love suspense. You love like about angels and demons and like shit like that. That is a good show. And it just started, so you can't be missing anything out. And then I started this show with my dad called Haunted. It's not The Haunted. Haunted, like Haunted. Haunted on Netflix. Ooh, the first episode. Fucking scary. Oh. There's like a scary face behind this story. Look. You see the face? It says, please, please help me. He's looking for me. If he finds me, he will kill me for sure. She cries. He has a gun with him. I saw him taking it. Now I'm hiding from him. Please help me, anyone. An evil smile came up on her face. Suddenly, she took the gun next to her and pointed at her own head. Found you. She pulled the trigger and the footage went black. Nigga, no. That's scary. This said, the judge ruled that I was not to be held responsible in the car accident that caused the death of my 5-year-old daughter. But the angry and bloody little girl sitting in the back seat every time checked the rearview mirror doesn't agree. Oh, hell no. This one says, your phone turns on and you look at the notification. The text says, exit your house out the front door or you will die. You dismiss it for a prank call before your ceiling fan suddenly falls and you barely dive out of the way in time. Sweating, you look back at your phone to see a new text message reading, do I have your attention now? Mm-mm.
What?
Piggyback. This one made you think. This one made me think for like maybe 5 seconds to get it. I asked the genie for $1,000 a day for the rest of my life. Sighing, he only gave me $3,000 total and said good luck. He said good luck. Because he was only going to live for 3 days. After decades of sending out messages to beyond the stars, humanity finally received a response. Simulation complete. System shutting down. No. Oh, look at this one. It's by @creepycabin. The missing person poster I saw today kind of looks like me. I just wish I could see higher than the locked basement window. Dude. I'll read a few more and then I'll come back with more, guys. But I gotta tell you what's been going on with me. I dropped my phone in horror upon receiving a message from my deceased friend. Shakily, I untied the bloody trash bag to make sure she was still inside, and she wasn't. No. No, Satan. I do this. My husband does this because it's just like we watch too many scary movies for them, like just movies in general, for this shit not to be real. I'd always been told to check the back seat before getting in my car. Lying in, I wait. I'm hoping that she hasn't been offered the same advice. Oh, listen to this one. But think about it before I tell you this. After I asked the crystal ball to tell me how to escape death, I was very confused as it read, no thanks, honey, I'm full. However, something clicked in my head when my wife offered me cake after dinner. Hi.
So much for the movie.
He went to go take a nap. Okay, my bad. Oh my god. I'm so scared this is ever gonna happen to me, guys. I'm like wanting to cry remembering this one. The scary part wasn't that all the lights in the house suddenly turned off. It was that Alexa said no when I asked her to turn them back on. I'm wanting to cry. You know how after years you recognize the way your family walks up the stairs? Well, that makes it even scarier if there's an unknown pattern at 3 a.m. Let me know if that happens to you too. Like you know what every door sounds like in your home when somebody's like leaving or going to the room or the bathroom door, the front door, the back door. Or like when somebody steps on a specific step on the stairs in your house. Or like my dad when he's coming down the hallway and he says nothing, you can hear him breathing. You know it's him. That would be freaky if you heard something not in the... like that. I don't know what the fuck that was. What the fuck was that? Did you hear that? That scared me. Okay, one more. One more to end this video because it's been pretty long. Oh, hell no. Okay. We're going to end it with this one. It says, I have been watching them for a long time now. Every time they look through the window, every time they sleep, every time they went out. They're right there somewhere. That's it. Okay. Why did you leave them on? Every time they went out. And I feel it's time to strike. I just need to wait until they stop reading that stupid story on Instagram so I can come out of my hiding spot and make them mine. I think it's creepy because this story is on Instagram and it's like they knew how to set this up on Instagram, you know. So I have 2 plans this month. I'm hoping to get it done or I'm going to feel so mad. I want to take y'all to go visit with me to San Antonio's Haunted Railroad Tracks where that accident at the school bus happened. And my dad wants to go with me and my uncle. I don't know who else. And I want to go to one of the haunted asylums here in San Antonio, or at least like visit it, see if we can get anything scary to happen. And I want to bring y'all with me. I just need to see like how I'm going to do it with my phone and my camera, you know. I just want to do something scary for Halloween, like yeah. You think it's scary, guys, to like dream of deceased relatives? Even if it's not a bad dream, like I feel like when I dream of my grandma in my mind, I don't know that she's dead, if that makes sense. And sorry, Mom, go get chips. And so like the craziest shit has been happening to me at Walmart. I spit. Nothing scary. It's just like I freak out, you know, like I overthink when I'm at work and I'm just like somebody can come and rob me and I can be traumatized. It's never happened, knocking on wood. But it can happen. Or like you can have somebody coming in just shooting the whole fucking store. And I work straight up in the front. Lately I've been seeing like a lot of cops at my store. I guess people love to steal. And so like, yeah, I'm probably gonna put this in another video because my video is already going on like an hour. But I got more Walmart drama. More people already pissing me off. Good news, bad news, you know. What route I'm gonna go towards Walmart maybe later. but I don't want to ruin it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Whoever just stayed and watched and listened. I just wanted y'all to read my favorite scary like script thingies on my Instagram. I really hope whoever watches my videos takes the time to listen, make fun of myself, just listen to scary stories, you know. It's something I like. And I even do it on a sometimes basis, even when it's not October. I like scary things. I'll like look up something scary, find something that catches my eye, put it on here. Talk about it. So if you got a topic, you got a story, you want to tell me something anonymously, I'll put it out here for you. I'll talk about it. But in my next video, because I gotta go wake up my dad, because we are fixing to start that show I told you on Netflix. It's called Haunted. Go check it out. Oh my God. Fucking scary. You want scary? You want real? This is real life scary stories on Netflix. And like, yeah, there's actors involved, but it goes apart with the show. You know what I mean? So, love you guys. Hope to see you in the next one. Please subscribe if you aren't subscribed. Give this a big thumbs up. If you even liked it just a tad, you know, I'm not perfect, but come on here and I try. It takes some time to get a little dulled up sometimes. And yes, my hair is red still, so maybe, who knows, y'all be able to pick the color I'm gonna dye my hair next. See ya.